We heckin' did it, folks.
Medicare for all.
That's right.
On the 8th. Got things going on.
We were able to
California.
we were able to achieve the greatest ratio of all time. Redditor karma. This tweet was posted by Beer Belly Be Gone on Murdered by Words, which apparently is a Twitter or is a Reddit subreddit for people that fucking, I don't know, get murdered by words, I guess. Tim Pool yesterday said the Holocaust Museum demanding your papers for entry is the perfect way to explain to someone the definition of irony. My response was, do you think the most important part of the Holocaust was that the Nazis asked people for their papers? Do you go to a bar and think, this is just like the Holocaust when they ask you for your ID? And while the Twitter ratio was not immediately achieved, this shit popped the fuck off on Reddit, and it's on the front page, I believe, of r/all. So we did it, Reddit. Well, in his defense, he's a fucking idiot. And then most of the comments, actually, as a matter of fact, are positive. People are just like absolutely fucking comstering Tim Pool. It hit number 1 on r/all. Yeah, and then, of course, when that happened, Tim Pool said, one of my shit posts has made it to the number 1 spot on Reddit. The best part is Hasan's strawman statement completely unrelated to a joke about irony. I mean, yeah, that is the best part of the tweet. Because that's the reason why the tweet popped off. Or rather, the post popped off is because, you know, your shit post showed how fucking silly your point of view was. Now, of course, I don't believe that Reddit karma means anything. As a matter of fact, it means it's bad. It's a bad thing to have a lot of Reddit karma, but, you know, I'll still celebrate it. Now, there are instances where there is a shit post. For example, what I was talking about with respect to, you know, the Delta CEO side by side, double Dutch, you know, fucking Twitter meme that I made. Doesn't literally mean that the Delta CEO personally fucking, you know, agitated and goaded single-handedly in the CDC and sprung the CDC into action. But it also makes sense. That is a meme that makes sense. It is a specific example off of a larger sea of examples. Okay? This, on the other hand, does not make sense because, like, asking for your fucking papers or asking for your vaccination card or asking for your ID or anything like that is not the Holocaust. Okay? Like, that is not a part of the Nazi regime or any regime, as a matter of fact, that is a problem. What happens in the aftermath of people asking you for your papers and what they do with that is akin to, or can be comparable or analogous to, the Holocaust. I'm not one of those people who's like, you can never actually use the Holocaust as an example. You can never use genocide as a fucking analogy to make a point. Of course you can. Never forget doesn't mean, you know, only remember the Holocaust. It means, like, never forget's exclusive purpose is so that we don't repeat that. You know what I mean? So clearly, I'm not even in favor of being like that guy who's like, I can't believe you made a comparison to the Holocaust. Like, what the fuck, blah, blah, blah. Even though conservatives do love using that comparison for idiotic shit, okay? I mean, this is literally like the claim that, like, passports are like, you know what I mean? Any form of documentation mandated by the government is quite literally the same as Nazi Germany, is incredibly stupid as a take. And especially with respect to, you know, being able to go into a bar. This is a public health measure mandated by the federal government. As I continued to have that conversation with Tim Pool until he just stopped responding. Okay. Let me go find the original really quick and we can, like, go down that rabbit hole again. Except for the fact that Tim Pool also straight up was just like, oh, I'm just memeing. It's so stupid. What a stupid thing that, you know, people are just. He's doing the I'm not owned dance. When I shit post and it makes it to number 1, I've succeeded as a shit poster. I love Twitter. They're laughing at you, Tim. Nothing to celebrate here plus ratio. This God's greatest simp. He's like, well, I'm not actually owned because I was pretending. I was just pretending to be that way. For the record, Tim Pool still has not replied to my last tweet when I said, do you believe in refusing to get medical treatment in the absence of full-blown abolition of the profit motive on healthcare? Because that's fucking bananas. Even worse than your original joke, which lacks irony unless you believe that the Holocaust is analogous to vax cards. Oh, another quick little F moment brought to you by whatever the fuck's going on in my... Wait, this one might actually... Oh, no, yep, it's great. Another mini F, dude. Fucking awesome. When it Fs, does it stutter or does it just like straight up turn off the broadcast? I wonder. What's the problem? What happens? Audio stays smooth, but it freeze frames on the vid. Okay, got it. Yo, is this Project Zomboid game good, by the way? I see a lot of people playing it. Just pause it and it buffers. Your drivers are hungry, feed them a sandwich. It's fun with friends, yes, but it's hard. Project Zomboid isn't good content according to XUC. Well, he is the content demon. He would know. Audio is not smooth on my end. It sounds like you're in a fan or hitting the mute on. The video will freeze, but your audio will just be choppy. Okay. You would not like it, to be honest. Anyway, so this conversation, we went down this conversation, okay? It still blows my mind that 22,000 people liked this tweet. Like, it blows my fucking mind that people saw this and were like, yeah, that is ironic. You're right. And then I saw people defending Tim Pool's point of view, like his argument on this fucking subreddit, and I thought to myself, like, I thought to myself, you know, you guys didn't understand what I was saying. So, you know, that was, but it's good. It's always good to be on fucking Reddit and not see so much hatred and psychos. So that made me feel good. That's why I love going to the H3 Productions subreddit, because they're very nice over there. Even when there's like, you know, stupid people that sometimes will be in the controversial section, which there really isn't any here. They'll get fucking downvoted in oblivion, and I like, you know, I like getting hug boxed in that way, for sure. Did you like Witcher Season 2? I thought it was much better than the first, but still underwhelming compared to Game of Thrones. Yeah, because I spent so much time on 28 Days Later or Shaun of the Dead. Both are really good. 28 Days Later and Shaun of the Dead are really good. I like this a lot. Anyway. Tell people to like the tweet and we will ratio it instantly. It's so close. I mean, the day's gone by, but if you want to fucking, you know, if you want to finalize this ratio, go ahead. Let's do it. Here we go. It took 24 hours, dude. Plus we got way more out of that ratio than anything else. What we got out of that ratio was fucking full blown. It's like you kind of lost the first battle, but then you won all the subsequent battles, and then you totally won the fucking war outright. You know what I mean? But we can pump it. Let's see if we can. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Are those reading glasses or light glasses? No, these are fucking reading glasses, brother. I can't see without these. These are seeing glasses. Like I can't see far without these glasses. It's so good. So fucking good, dude. It's me.